I've been a runner for almost 10 years. It began in middle school with club track. I then ran for my high school's track and cross country teams, and I even ran in college in the NCAA. There's so many things I love and admire about women's sports, but one thing that has never changed has been the prevalence and encouragement of disordered eating among female athletes. At Cal Poly Humboldt, coaches are working with their athletes to create a more open environment when it comes to the topics of underfueling and overtraining.
I think there's this idea for a lot of coaches and athletes that lighter is faster, and so unfortunately a lot of people come into college having had that messaging at some point.
I started running a lot, 7 days a week, and I would double 5 days a week, and I got diagnosed with the female athlete triad, period irregularity, an eating disorder, and low bone density. And then I got cut down to only running 5 days a week for a long time. I think there's a lot of people online and stuff like that who are talking about disordered eating more frequently. Like somebody I watch a lot is Ali Ostrander. She's a runner who's very open about her struggles with disordered eating and has been, I think, a big inspiration to a lot of runners, including myself. Continuing to see those public figures and stuff talking about disordered eating, because even though there's a lot of science behind, smaller isn't faster, I feel like that's still an emotional misconception a lot of women have.
I don't want to say the wrong thing. It is one of my worst fears as a coach, actually. That is what has triggered it for most of the people that I've seen.
I think it's also really important that women feel validated by their coaches, that their struggles are valid and not just they didn't try or something. So I think it's important to be seen by your coaches, because I think it's a big part of disordered eating too. It's if it's acknowledged, then it can be worked on properly.
It is estimated that up to 70% of female athletes are at risk of disordered eating due to restrictive behaviors.
In our department specifically, we have Dr. Taylor Bloden. She has this nutrition piece, but is very interested in the psychology portion as well. And I think a resource like that is really ideal. I will say, I myself as an athlete have gone through a few different very specific periods, and I only ever saw a decrease in my performance and in fact breaking down.
People are worried about invading each other's privacy or making uncomfortable conversations, but sometimes uncomfortable conversations are important, because it's important to address why this is so prevalent, especially women's running.